And yet again, the case just takes a little bit more of a turn here. You see, since Sebastian Rogers had been gone, the 15-year-old boy you see right here, these are all his photos. You see right here, first photo on the left, published, second, and the most recent one, he looks more mature. It's been a lot of theories, speculations, and talk. So there was this individual who went out to go look for him and so-called found his pants. Now, I got, I believe, some video footage of that. I'm going to show you right now. And, you know, a lot of people have been searching for him. Searching for him, can't find him. It's been 2 months so far. So there has been some minor, very concerning updates, not only with the person who so-called find his items, such as his pants, which I believe as of today, I believe it's not his, but we're going to talk about that, show you some video footage and see the most updated situation on that. There has been information that Sebastian has been treated harshly. Now, this is very important when it comes to this case because this could be linked to his disappearance possibly. And I have that information right here. What Jennifer Coffendorfer has posted right here. And I'm going to share that with you guys today, right here, right now on Novacity. But hey, welcome to Novacity. If you're brand new, this is a true crime podcast, also trending topics podcast here on Novacity, streaming live both on Facebook and YouTube. If you're brand new, consider hitting that follow button, even on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, hit that like and share, okay? Because today we are going to be talking about Sebastian Rogers yet again. Yes, we are still covering this case and much more to come. I do promise that. Let's get started with this pants. So let's read it to you. Terry Lynn has been searching daily since Sebastian went missing. Tonight we found a pair of pants similar to what he was known to be wearing. This is footage of LE came to bag them, speculation purpose only in showing this. Now I'm going to tell you right off the back, I'm not fake here. I don't know who this person is, this YouTuber, but I don't ever believe anything anyone shows me until I see some very good evidence. So let's just have a look. Let's see where our thoughts lie, okay?
It's not every day you come across pants that resemble that.
So, you know, there was rumors going on in the comments about this video on TikTok. And people were saying that a lot of people are doing this for clout. Many TikTokers, YouTubers, and stuff like that. You got to be careful. I'm not calling her out and saying she did it. I'm not. We just got to be careful. All right. I don't know if that's true or not, but we can find out right now. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to find out what's the deal with these pants. I think they've been debunked as of today. Cole, first one says Cole on the low. Hi, everyone. Time to get involved. Says Cole on the low. Cole is not acting mod of today. She is just a regular viewer as of today. Welcome, Cole. I hope you're feeling good today. Let's see here. So here it is. Up to date. The teen with autism went missing February 26th and hasn't been found since. Okay. Pants found in search do not belong to Sebastian Rogers. So whatever this individual said she found was not his. This Terry Lynn person it wasn't even his. I think an ad is going to play, so I'm going to let this rock for a little bit. Henderson, Tennessee, pants found during the search of missing 15-year-old boy Sebastian Rogers aren't his, according to Sumner County Sheriff's Office.
Tonight, still no update in the search for missing Sumner County teen Sebastian Rogers. Investigators found a pair of pants in the search area last night. After a close examination, they determined the pants are not Sebastian's.
The 15-year-old who has a form of autism hasn't been seen since February. Sebastian was at his mother and stepfather's house when he disappeared. They told deputies they believe he just walked out in the middle of the night.
Last week, we spoke with Sebastian's father on the 2-month mark since his son had disappeared. He says he doesn't have any theories on what might have happened. All he wants is to see his son again.
I do know the last thing I told him was I love him. The last thing he said to me, begrudgingly, was he loved me. But that's a teenager, you know. But I want to tell him again.
Sebastian's father has hired 4 private investigators since his son's disappearance. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office tells us they'll follow up on every lead and tip until Sebastian's found.
So there you go. It's been debunked. It is not even his. Not even his. So glasses was not his. Now those pants are not Sebastian's. This kid is still missing. No clues, no evidence, no nothing. But this part is a little scary, what we're going to talk about. What happened to Sebastian while in the home leading to that moment? That's what we're going to talk about. I see a lot of people in the chat. They're praising their Novicity membership. I see that a lot. I see Elizabeth Hayes, member for 1 month. You guys, I see. Oh, you guys, thank you for being members for how many months? It says Jesse Baby for 3 months. Ashley for 1 month. It says Mr. Cross. Damn you, Ashley. Look at all these members showing off their badges. Love it. Hey, I'm literally paying for 3 or 4 subscriptions between YouTube and Facebook. Says, you are rocking it. Executive. Karen. Oh my God. W's in the chat. Thank you guys. Thank you all so much. Melly with the $4.99 says, welcome Novicity fam. She said it right. Let's welcome the Novicity fam. She is absolutely correct. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Melly Belly. How are you doing? All right, now let's look at this post with Jennifer Koffendorfer. Now, she says, this is concerning. Made to sleep on mattress in the garage because Chris was tired of smelling piss. Katie did not look for him long after he went missing. Chris supposedly said, Sebastian goes or I do. Chris called Sebastian a retard. Chris sprayed Sebastian with a power hose. This is per a neighbor. Now, I'm not going to stir the pot here, okay? I don't do that. I'm not going to hear rumors and tell you, it's true. Oh, this happened. Oh, Reddit. Oh, TikTok. Oh, YouTuber. Oh, somebody from the comments made something up, and that's how we don't get the correct information. This is per a neighbor. Big difference, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So maybe all of this stuff right here was true. Maybe only one, maybe a couple. We don't know until we can talk to Chris. This is what the point that I was trying to make to everyone. People were scoring interviews with Chris and wasting them with just yelling, screaming. All this stuff. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Lisa Fazio with the 1,000 stars. Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. 2,000 stars. Lisa on Facebook. Lisa, thank you so much for the 2,000. Wow. Can we get some W's over at Facebook for Lisa Fazio? She got to be Italian. Thank you so much. Lisa, how are you? Let me get some W's for that wonderful woman. Thank you so much. If true, beyond concerning, no wonder he has issues with being potty trained. If true, combined with alleged sexual abuse, this young man has suffered grave emotional trauma. Still, no word from LE If these things listed, I'm gonna say it again, made to sleep on a mattress in a garage because Chris was tired of smelling piss. Katie did not look for him after he went missing. Chris supposedly said Sebastian goes or I do. Chris called Sebastian a tard, you know. Chris sprayed Sebastian. Okay, I see some of the abuse. If was true, then I can see the intent on leaving. If he could, you know, if he did that. Or maybe Sebastian told someone about this and then they were like, you know what? Let's get this kid out of here. Someone probably took him on a good condition. You understand what I'm saying? Lisa Fazio with a thou wow again. Jesus, she's going to make me catch an early heart attack. So these are the things listed. I'm going to let you read it again right here. So if this was true, I can see the how someone can be, but who would take him? The power hose, that really hurts, says Cindy. Yes, Cindy, yes. Supporter Becky says, hey everyone, hi. Supporter Lisa Fazio, thank you so much, Lisa. I with the 3K stars, absolutely incredible. I really appreciate that. Facebook's turning up, man. Deborah says, but his biological dad is a good person. Why was he never told any of this? I can't tell you that, Deborah. I don't know why Seth wasn't told any of this, but Deborah, you must be careful what I'm telling you. What I'm saying to you is this is all alleged stuff, okay? By, I believe, a neighbor. We must be careful. I don't want you to go on somewhere else and saying Novicity or Nove over at Novicity said this. I didn't say that. This is all as per what the neighbor said, okay? All right? This does raise some concerns, and we have a right to ask questions. So hopefully we can get our answers, you know, we can get our questions answered, excuse me. Because this is a little wild here, if this is true. Ashley, she says, twin, where have you been? We missed you. Says Ashley. Ashley, what's up with the 199? What's up, Ashley? How you doing? You are you my Jordan twin? What are you? Appreciate you, Ashley. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you? Teresa with the 2. Thank you so much, Teresa. Teresa, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you. April with the 499 says, everything the neighbors are saying was confirmed by P.I. Chloe. Okay, April. Now, I know, April, you're telling me it was confirmed by the PI, but a PI is a PI. A PI is just a PI. The same things that people were telling me, just because Chris said it, we can't believe it. I'm going to say the same thing until I see evidence. I see proof. I need him to say it. I need to see, okay, was this ever documented? Did Katie, did Chris ever do this? Now, we don't have Sebastian here to say this. Anybody can make anything up, post it on Reddit, and then can say and agree with it. We must be careful. We must be careful here. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not on anyone's side. But a PI is a PI. If it ain't confirmed. It's what the PI just said. The PI can just agree or believe it can happen. Doesn't make it so. You know what I'm saying? But sleeping on a mattress in a garage that's an insane claim. And these questions gotta be answered, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. And I'm hoping that this isn't true. Because if a neighbor said this, we can easily just talk to the neighbor. I would love to speak to this neighbor. If you guys have any images, please share it to me. Please on Facebook. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate that. Marie with the 100 stars says, I can see why he's pissed his pants. I did it until I got away with the person that was abusing me, and I did quit pissing the bed, says Marie. Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear about that. I can honestly, I can totally understand that too. I'm hoping this ain't true, because that's a form of abuse. Spraying someone with a power hose, that's wild. Making him sleep in a garage? Did Katie allow this? If this is true, Katie, if this is true, then Katie will be just as culpable. Katie will be responsible. That is your biological son. Now, again, I am not saying that these claims are true, but I am saying if they are, then Katie, this is your son. How did the neighbor would even know about this, but not Seth, which is interesting to me. Chris supposedly said Sebastian goes or I do. Where did that? Who heard that? These are very disgusting things here. All right, so let's, I got some things we're going to look at here. I don't know what this is. Lots of disturbing information in this one. Here are some small notes. Chris sprayed Sebastian with a small power hose. And Sebastian got upset and he yelled at Katie to come get her retard on neighbor's camera given to TBI. Allegedly, big word here. On neighbor's camera given to TBI allegedly. Here's what we can do to squash these rumors. This footage given to TBI, if the neighbor has proof of this stuff, I would love for the neighbor to come out and be like, hey, I am making these claims. That's what the neighbor said. And we can talk to this neighbor. Because this is serious claims. Neighbor said Katie only drove around for 10 minutes looking for him that morning. They allegedly made Sebastian sleep on the mattress on the garage because Chris was tired of smelling piss. Chris used to yell, he goes or I do. At Katie, neighbors said it was normal for Chris to sometimes come home on the weekends to take care of things. CPS case in February is from neighbors reporting Sebastian was being made to sleep in the garage. Why? What was wrong in his bed? That's what I don't understand. Neighbors turned in their footage, but haven't heard from LE recently. How do you have this footage, but you don't have footage of him leaving? How do you have this footage of all these things, but you don't have footage of him leaving? Where's that footage, neighbor? I don't understand that.
They're unrelated because of the boy in the photo.
Excuse me. Let's see here. Ashley said with her super chat, she says, I'm your light-skinned twin with the 199. Ashley. You are. Ashley again says KP allowed and witnessed her mother do it. I doubt she'll stop her husband. All I need is 2 minutes with, both of them, says Ashley. Ashley, I believe you. You are a tough guy. But as for Katie, listen, man, I'm hoping these claims ain't true. I'm gonna try to get in contact with this neighbor. This is serious shit, man. This is not a game. April with the 499 says CPS was called regarding him sleeping in the garage. It was at the neighbor next door or his teacher that placed the call. I thought the CPS was called regarding a different matter about him being bruised. Don't worry, guys. We're going to take some phone calls today. We're going to take phone calls today. We're going to take some phone calls today. And I'm going to do something that people some people on YouTube, podcasters, never done. I was thinking about making a public discussion panel live talking about the case. Why should it just be one person? Why should it be professionals doing panels? Why not I do members who have badges doing panels? I think that's a great idea. Think about it. If you have a badge, if you're a member, why not have a panel with you? I can choose the lucky people, choose up to 4 people. We all have a talk, have your discussion, set a time, we'll do it live. That's a wonderful idea. Get your thoughts out there. Cross-reference our information. That's a good idea. But Ashley, good super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $4.99. That's a very good super chat. April says CPS. Okay, so the CPS thing, April, you know, I thought it was regarding something else, but if it was him sleeping in the garage, I was not known of that. So that's new to me. So April, thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. You didn't check it out firstly when you slag other podcasters, but use their stuff all the time. Casey Raw to cross-reference information of what they got. But then again, Casey, you don't know nothing about that. Crystal, with the whistle, with the 10 super chat says, in my opinion, she is culpable. No matter what, he disappeared on her watch. You're absolutely correct on that. He disappeared on her watch. That's something we can never take away. You're right about that. No, you can't go to Chris. You can't go to anybody else but Katie. You can't go to nobody else but Katie. It all comes back to Katie. And I cannot take that away. So if anything happens, it definitely falls on Katie. And if I can't fight you on that, Crystal. You're right. You're right. 100%. Thank you for the super chat, Crystal. I appreciate you. Let's watch this video. I don't know what this is about.
Photo. No, I don't know why it was they determined that these pants that were found last night were unrelated, but I can tell you this. They wouldn't be saying that unless they were certain. If they thought there was still a chance, or they're like, we're not sure, they wouldn't have said that publicly and sent out that information to me. They wouldn't have said that. They would have said, Nick, we're still not sure. We're waiting. We're analyzing. But they're confident they're not his. So I'm confident that they're not his.
So basically, that was information regarding that. Was that his pants? And they're confident that it's not. But let's move on to other updates in this video, okay?
So the last couple of days, I've had to deal with real life stuff. So I haven't been able to follow what's going on with Sebastian Rogers. So all you people out there that are following the same case, if there's been any updates, tangible updates in the last 2 days, could you please leave me a comment and tell me what it is? Because I'm not going to have the time nor energy to float in and out of all these chat rooms and lives. You know, if you know, you know. It takes a lot of time. And right now, my dad's in the hospital, so I have a lot of stuff going on. So I just need some updates, though. Because even though real life happens, the brain doesn't stop, right? I'm still constantly thinking about where is this boy. But, yeah, if there's any tangible updates, leads, anything that's been going on, has the FBI come out, said is the picture a real picture or not? We know it's a real photo of the area, but is it not a doctored photo? Was it Sebastian? Is it not Sebastian? Was that proof of life? All I did see was something saying that Sebastian was sleeping in the garage. If somebody could tell me a little bit more about that, because that's the first time I heard anything about that, that would kind of mean that a lot of this is BS as well, because she said the thud came from his bedroom.
Well, hold on now. That doesn't, no, you, hold on, chat. This TikToker, no, okay. Just because if it's true he slept on a mattress in the garage, which is fucking terrible, that doesn't mean he slept on a mattress that day. in general, CP made him sleep in a mattress in the garage. If that's true, that doesn't mean it happened that night. The thud came from the room. He just was in his room that night.
And that he was in the bedroom. So, yeah. But like I said, if you guys have been following my point of view and what I say.
No, I'm not.
Lines and Lies has spoke with neighbors of Katie and Chris Proudfoot. And throughout speaking with these neighbors, they have learned that Chris Proudfoot not only sprayed Sebastian with a power washer in February, but he also usually came home from his job site on the weekends. Listen to what they had to say.
Chris Proudfeet was outside and
Proudfeet, what? Okay, so Casey Raw, okay, you're on Facebook, right? You're saying there's no updates, right? Okay, but 2 days ago from today, there was no talk of any of this stuff. So if you're telling people in the chat there's no updates, then I don't know what you're saying, okay? I don't. So a lot of this information with the pants and stuff, even though it's not related to him, it's still an update that could have been potentially his or not. It's still an update. This is still information that is being fed to the public just to look out for the boy. Whether power hose, mattress in the garage, pants found, those are updates considered, okay? We need the glasses update. Was it his? No. Still update. So please, that's still an update. Proudfeet. Yeah, it's Proudfoot. She said Proudfeet. It's Proudfoot. Claudia, CP mentioned Nancy Grace interviewed that he had a bed inside of the garage that was given to him. Ooh, Claudia. Very good. Very good. Hey, if you could find that time slot in that video, I would love to put that on right now. Because shit, we could debunk that right now. I'm saying that is false, which it can be potentially true. That's interesting. So, hey, if this is true, yo, I want to see that. Let me know that timeline. Let me know. That's interesting. Claudia, thank you so much for the $6.99 and very good at paying attention to detail. Melly with the 5, she says, which is worse, stepfather who abuses autistic child or mother who allows this and or is aware of this? Both are. It would never be in my eyes where I need to choose one. Melly, it's both. It's both. Because the stepfather, that's not his child. But the mother who allows this, is aware of this, that is her child. And it's not stopping. I think in my eyes, the mother has more say-so to a child that's hers than to a father that's not. That didn't come between his legs. It came between her legs. It came from Seth, actually. So he shouldn't be doing anything to this boy. If this boy was actually sleeping in the garage, yo. But don't get it twisted. I'm actually disappointed in Chris as well. Guys, just because my eyes are on Katie and most Sebastian, and don't ever think for 1 second that I'm letting Chris slide or he's fine, which, guys, there isn't sufficient enough evidence. I'm going to be honest with you. You might not like what I'm have to say, but I'm going to be real with you. There isn't a lot. But the way Chris has been handling this situation between Seth, the public, and people who are helping is not helping. He has these major anger issues and red flags that I'm like, dude, calm down. Except for one YouTuber who I'm not going to say the person's name. She should have not been disrespecting him like that. But she doesn't like him disrespecting her. That you can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So there's still a lot of information out there, ladies and gentlemen, that we still need to gather upon this. This case is beyond messy. This is very good, Melly. I love the way that you put emphasis on this, but then again, they're both equally not okay. this case has been more than messy officially. This has become less about Sebastian, more than Chris, you know? I've said this before. And I'm just reiterating because, you know, what I can say, here's what I can say, that this information is actually important. I'm not going to lie to you. This is concerning because this has intent. This has potential intent to many factors, as in maybe we know why he left. Maybe we know why someone took him. Maybe someone, I'm not going to say who, did something. There's potential to these things. And everyone is still a suspect. You must know this. So this is very important information right here. Very important information. The boy has autistic. The boy has autism, excuse me. He's autistic. He's not stupid, is what I'm saying. He has feelings. He has emotions. He still thinks. People tell him things. We don't know what was said to him in school. So maybe he did leave by himself to somewhere better. Maybe someone did meet him, take him for a good purpose. We really don't know. But this right here is very important information. So this is why I'm streaming today. Not only because the pants, but this information. Besides that, Katie did not look for him long after. That pertains to after he left. But let's continue this video. Yes.
Power washer in
Oh, wait. Queen of my boys joined Novicity class. She said, I had to renew. Queen of my boys, can we welcome her back? She joined the family. Megan Hoops. Can we welcome Megan Hoops for the Novicity class? Welcome to the family. Shannon Franco with the purple crown. Damn, girl, you really graduated your badge. Congratulations.
February. But he also usually came home from his job site on the weekends. Listen to what they had to say.
Chris Proudfeet was outside and he had a pressure washer and he was spraying down the fifth wheel. Sebastian came outside and he started screaming at him, cussing him out, and he hosed him down with the pressure washer.
Was Chris Proudfoot really gone that whole month, like he says he was? And he said, and we were told no.
We've had 3 different neighbors. We had a long conversation with one yesterday that said no. Normally he would cut out of work early on Thursday and then leave out either Sunday night or early Monday morning. And
Hold on. Rewind that. Go back. What?
3 different neighbors. We had a long conversation with one yesterday that said no. Normally he would cut out of work early on Thursday and then leave out either Sunday night or early Monday morning. And the pressure washer thing happened in February.
Okay, I think it's time for me to get an interview with these neighbors, because if this is true, where they have proof of him, because I remember him distinctly saying that he was gone for a while. Chat, can you agree with me, yes or no? In the interview, he even said on Nancy Grace, and Nancy Grace actually agreed with him. She was like, okay, there's proof of whatever you being home, like you being away. I get it. If TBI confirmed and whatever the information they have, I can't sit here and go over TBI's head. They have information that we just don't have. They have more, if not plenty of stuff. But if you're going to sit here and tell me that he actually was able to come on the weekends and go right back to work, that's a huge chunk of information. Breezy, can we pin the join memberships? I think people are trying to join the members. Teresa Adams, thank you for the 200 stars. Margie with the 100 stars says, thank you for all you're doing, Nove. You're amazing. Oh, Margie, I got more coming for you. We're going to have back-to-back streams coming up, especially with Karen Reed and also the father who forced his little son to ride on a treadmill and he died. So true crime coming at you. Get ready for that. This is wild information. Hold on, what is this one?
Across and want to share regarding Sebastian. I have some information that I came across and want to share regarding Sebastian's home life. Crime Lines and Lies, Brooks and Chloe talked to Chris and Katie's neighbors. Everything I talk about in this video is alleged. If you aren't interested in speculation and only want facts, you might want to skip this one. A neighbor said when CPS came to visit, Chris told Katie in front of other people, either he goes or I go, referring to Sebastian. During that visit, he said this marriage is not going to work out. Also, the CPS visit was not because of the belt incident. It was because Chris took Sebastian's mattress out of his room, said he was tired of smelling piss. He put it in the garage and made Sebastian sleep there. Sebastian was talking about how he sleeps in the garage at school, which prompted the CPS call. When CPS came to visit, they spoke to the neighbors, and the neighbor confirmed Sebastian slept in the garage. A neighbor said in February, Chris was using a pressure washer on his fifth wheel. Sebastian came outside and Chris started cussing at him and sprayed him with the pressure washer. Sebastian had a meltdown over it, as one would, and Katie had to come outside to get Sebastian. Chris yelled to Katie to get her R-word. A neighbor said Chris Proudfoot was not gone the entire month of February, which I tend to believe because if you remember, Chris refused to give specific dates he was away from home. The neighbor said Chris never referred to Sebastian as his son or even his stepson. It was always Katie's son. If you remember in the initial interviews, Chris wouldn't even say Sebastian's name. He referred to him as the boy. If all of this really happened outside where neighbors could see, I'm truly scared to think of what happened to Sebastian in private. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Sebastian Rogers, please contact 1-800-TBI-FIND or the Sumner County Sheriff's Office.
So listening to this, and I'm reading. There was a small little update right here, chat. This, I read the comments. Somebody said that they were actually on. They were on the show. So I'm gonna get this interview for you guys, so we can basically. Okay, I don't like this. TikToks, man. TikToks. Let's I'm gonna see what this guy got to say because I'm not a fan of this specific person. But Netta says she chose a man over her own blood and is still with him. He clearly shows a lot of red flags. She chose her happiness over her own child. She gave zero fucks about her son, in my opinion. Netta, I agree with you. And not only that, it was under her watch. Guys, we're gonna take phone calls. We're gonna take phone calls today. We're gonna take some phone calls today. We're gonna see what's. We're gonna take some phone calls today. Netta, you are absolutely correct, and it's fucked up, Netta. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. That poor boy, man.
The cruelty this boy had to endure dealing with these two monsters was insane. The Proudfoot neighbors are talking. It's like Sebastian never had a chance. For those that don't know, Sebastian Rogers is a 15-year-old autistic child out of Tennessee that just vanished out of thin air. Y'all, neighbors are saying Chris Proudfoot would often spray Sebastian with pressure washers. Chris Proudfoot would have Sebastian sleep in the garage at...
Okay, so we're going over and over it again, and this guy puts music over. He's just reiterating what we're talking about, and no major updates. But I want to go back to the interview with this Terry going over what Christopher was saying. Guys, I'm doing this because I did get many messages from people saying, can we please continue the interview that lady had with Chris? You're going to hear it. People are going to have their opinions. I know you guys don't like Christopher Proudfoot. I myself have nothing against anyone. This is still an open investigation. I'm a host of a show. Please don't judge me, okay? I would appreciate that. I am keeping my mind completely open, but I want to hear the rest of this interview, even though it was unprofessional. But we're gonna listen to it, okay? Please respect mods in the chat, okay? Okay, no, doesn't open them ever. The messages, I'm sure he has as a lot. Tiffany Lee and family. I get so many messages every single day. I'm backed up by a few thousand messages. I look at comments, I read messages. I'm a one-man band. I do the best that I can, okay? I want just people to respect the mods in my chat and me as well. The reason why I don't talk about other podcasts is because misinformation primarily, hence what they even said in the news. Be careful who you watch. Second, copyright claims. I just got to be careful. If I just have a reputation for spreading the correct information, I want to get it right. People come to Novacity because I fact check stuff a lot, and my mods does as well. So I want to get this right for you, okay? So my apologies if you feel some type of way, but I will not condone false information from other people if I haven't researched it. You understand what I'm saying? No, much love from Dallas, Texas, from Alicia. Hi, Alicia, much love. What's up? I appreciate that. Netta, again, thank you for that 989, Netta. I appreciate that. Amanda Lynn says, Nancy Grace with CP. Bed statement is at 3026. Ooh, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We're going to have to watch that. We are going to have to watch that. Hold up. Hold up. I got to watch that.
SOS.
3026. Love that, Amanda. Good job. Okay, let's watch this first. I want to see that part.
Dance.
And then from there, we can continue. That's what I'm looking for. Amanda Lynn, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, let's listen for this.
About the belt incident, you're telling me that was the only time that you ever hit Sebastian with a belt?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also telling me that did not make it to CPS?
No, ma'am, that did not.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding Faith's furniture.
Yes,
A few
ma'am.
days after Sebastian goes missing, did you replace furniture in Faith's room?
No, ma'am, I have not replaced any furniture in my daughter's room.
Is there any new furniture in the home?
Yes, ma'am, there's a bed that was given to me and it's currently in my garage.
Has anything been taken out of the home?
No, ma'am.
I was curious about a statement that Miss
Wait.
Proudfoot made earlier.
Wait.
Sebastian goes missing. Did you replace furniture in Faith's room?
No, ma'am, I have not replaced any furniture in my daughter's room.
Is there any new furniture in the home?
Yes, ma'am, there's a bed that was given to me and it's currently in my garage.
Has anything been taken out of the home?
No, ma'am.
I was curious about a statement that Miss made earlier that K9 dog the barn around the home and near a retention pond. Did that happen?
I'm not sure about the barn, but the retention pond, yes.
Because law enforcement says the dogs did not hit. But Miss
There's been
Proudfoot
a-
says they did hit around the retention pond.
So there's been a lot of miscommunication in regards to what is and what is not. To help clear that up, law enforcement has actually spoken directly with me, showed me a few things. What I can tell you is from day one, there was 5 dogs that started the scent for the search. And then after that, from the next 8 days out from that, there have been dogs from all over the country that have come in and done searches and had scent hits in various locations. But I would say a certain percentage of them tend to go toward the same spot, which would have been a retention pond.
Okay, where is that part where he mentioned? I don't see that. I don't. 3026, but that's where I went to. They don't. Hold on.
Oh, but a TPO.
A temporary protective order. Why was that taken out?
So in regards to that case, my ex-wife had a TPO put against her in Tennessee at the time. When we went to court, that got dissolved. I was ordered to hand my daughter back over to my ex-wife at the time. She gets in a truck. She fled to New Mexico. 2 days later, she files one in retaliation.
Is it still in place?
No, ma'am. That was dropped within, I think, 2 weeks of it being put in place.
Amanda, wait, hold on.
I've got a question about the belt incident. You're telling me that was the only time that you ever hit Sebastian with a belt?
Go to Nancy Grace 3707. But that's right. Yeah, but this is it right here.
No, ma'am. That did not.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding Faith's furniture.
No, the 3606 is about Faith's furniture, not the garage. Not the garage.
Yes,
a few days after Sebastian goes missing, did you replace furniture in Faith's room?
No, ma'am. I have not replaced any furniture in my daughter's room.
Is there any new furniture in the home?
Yes, ma'am. There's a bed that was given to me, and it's currently in my garage.
Yeah, it's a bed that was given to him, not Sebastian. It was It was given to him. He didn't. Hold on. But the bed does still exist in the garage, which would make. It was a bed that was given to me. It's in the. He could have just sent him to the garage.
Been taken out of the home.
That's true. He could have.
No, ma'am.
I was curious about a statement that Miss Proudfoot made earlier that K9 dog.
But what would be the reason for him to put Sebastian in the garage if he pissed his bed? That's his room. The rooms are separate. It's separate. Sebastian's room is in the front left. So, see, this is the problem. That there are people that are scaring the people that we need to talk to. We need to ask these questions to him. I want to fucking just interview him. This is what I got to do. He mentions it, a bed that was given to him. But I can see how people are saying that maybe he just slept there. Possibly. I mean, Chris, I hope you listen, man, I don't know, Chris, what's going on, but I hope you didn't send that little boy to the garage to go sleep there. I hope that claim isn't true. The neighbor said it. People saying that the neighbor was on an interview and said that. So we're gonna get that interview. Jackie M with the half a honey bun. Jackie M, thank you for the $49.99. Jesus Christ, Jackie M. She says, don't know what I missed, but billing issues. I'm back and ready to get involved. Oh my God. Jackie M, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, Jackie M, you didn't miss that much. What we're talking about is that these claims that are being said, which a couple of them could be true. Not all. These are very, very harsh claims. And the first one is made to sleep on a mattress in the garage because Chris was tired of the smelling piss. Number 2, Katie did not look for him after he went missing. That's one of them. Chris supposedly said Sebastian goes or I do. Let me tell you something. I'm going to come back to that one. Chris called Sebastian a retard. Chris sprayed Sebastian with a power hose. Let me tell you something right now. Here's what I'm going to say. And Jackie M, you came right on time. Christopher Proudfoot. Sorry, my teeth are sensitive. Christopher Proudfoot, if you genuinely said what the neighbor said, picked up on that camera, and hey, neighbor, you have a right to release that to the public. You do not have to listen to TBI. It is your footage. Regardless of what TBI says, you can do whatever you want. You have ownership of that footage. I want to hear that come out of his mouth. If Christopher said, Sebastian goes or I do, that's a fucking problem. That is a problem. Now, that is when I am going to be officially on the fence. Right now, I was like, Christopher's not the problem, guys. Let's talk to Katie. Because if they cleared them, then we're good to go. But if he made this statement, Chris supposedly said, Sebastian goes or I do. This is a huge red flag, and it's going to piss me off. Because I am a man of evidence and science, and I like to go by the books. But buddy, let me tell you, bring that evidence to my ears. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do, mods. Here's what we're gonna do. I wanted to save this, but I got big news. I scored an interview from a beautiful, beautiful person. I got an exclusive interview with Jennifer Coffendorfer. She is willing to come on Novacity and do an interview here. When I tell you, she's a former FBI, absolutely incredible, thoughtful, compassionate, highly intelligent woman. This lady is just amazing. Her, I would love to have an interview with the neighbor. I don't have the neighbor, but mods, that's the next goal. I want to talk to this neighbor because Chris, brother, I don't know if you said this, man, but if you did, this is not going to look good in your case. They probably already cleared you because obviously they have no evidence of any foul play, as what they said. That can always change depending on what TBI found, any information given to them. They find anything suspicious, obviously clues they found or anything, but man, chat, I understand your concern, chat. I'm with you on that. I am with you guys on that because that's a big no, but it's highly concerning. Chris sprayed Sebastian with a power hose. That's abuse. That is not punishment. We talked about that. I got in punishments, but this is abuse. That's not looking too good. Not looking too good. Jackie, that's what you missed, and I just updated you. Jackie M, thank you so much, Mama. I appreciate you. Yes, Claudia, I got you. I did went to your time. We found it, Claudia. W's for you, Claudia. I appreciate you. Thank you again, Claudia, for the $6.99. I appreciate you. Seeking Facts with the $9.99 says, this is despicable. If this is all true, never would I allow a man to treat my child this way. I would have told him, ain't nobody sleeping in the garage but your ass. Screw that. He would have been gone. You see, Seeking Facts, but there are men and women in my chat that you guys have, I would say, if not different, but better, compromising mentality. Personally, I agree. I would have never let a child, if it's true, not saying that it is, allegedly, if this boy was sleeping on a mattress in a garage, I see no purpose in that. I would never let any child sleep in the garage. That's a place for where it's cold, there's cars, and stuff that, you know, that's not a living setting, okay? Unless it was made that way. I don't know, but it's not common. But I do agree. But man, calling Sebastian a retard, and then I need to know if he said this. I think my main concern, I don't know about you guys, but my main concern is here. This can always be taken out of context depending on what happened. We don't really know. Maybe even the mattress, we don't really know. But and you're going to disagree with me, but this right here, that is his mentality. Okay? You have to understand that. That's his. I want to get into the mind to better understand. It's not good. It's not good. Melly for the 1 gifted sub. Thank you, Melly Belly. I really appreciate you, Melly. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Sandra Cruz with the 199 says, he didn't want Sebastian near his daughter. Yes, I'm aware of that. I think that's a typo you wrote. If you're trying to say he didn't want, then yeah, from what I heard, yeah. Yeah. Sandra Cruz again with the 199 says, that would definitely be a motive. Hi, Nove. Hi, fam. What's up, Sandra? And yes, you are correct. That's the point that I'm trying to make, Sandra. You are correct. Yes, that can account as motive. If anything was tied to him being towards foul play on his account. Netta, oh my God, Netta again. Netta said, I think CP is making himself a problem. He is keeping himself in that spotlight and is definitely not in a positive light. I think he himself is putting himself out there, in my opinion. I think him going on those interviews and saying all those things definitely did that. Is putting him on the spotlight, Netta. You're right. Personally, when it comes to the community, not speaking is a problem. Speaking is a problem. I would have never spoken. They're both problems, right? I just would have never spoke. But I think he went on web links and all these people's podcasts because he was pissed off. He was even yelling at Seth. And then as he continued to do that, he will make himself make him look himself more difficult. And you don't want that. I want to look like that I'm compromising and I'm at peace and I'm trying to help find my boy. But Netta, I agree with you more. He's making himself look a little more, I don't want to say guilty because there's nothing yet, but just difficult to work with. Let me just say that. Let's listen to the rest of this interview.
I think y'all
Give him a chance.
Just talk it out. Sure. Just talk it out.
Well, I have not said no. Absolutely not going to happen. I've not said that yet. Everybody's trying to talk me into it. I'll take it into consideration. That's a fair answer, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I think so.
Dude, he is a psycho. He is
Now,
a
how
dangerous
about,
person.
Let me ask you, what do you think about a polygraph? Would you take one?
All day long.
Okay. You think your wife would?
I know she has, so I don't really care.
I mean, I'm just asking if she would, if you think she would.
She did.
I don't know if she did or not. I'm asking you.
Well, I'm telling you, she did.
Okay, let me ask you this. Right here. I thought you took one.
Negative. And that's where everybody's...
No, but okay. I thought you, and I'll show you. If I need to see, I'll send it to you where you said you did.
No, somebody asked me this a question.
Yes, and I've got that.
Hold on. The question got asked. Have y'all taken a polygraph? Yes.
And pass with flying colors, he said.
I didn't specify who took the polygraph.
Hold on, I'm going to get it for you. Hold on.
I didn't specify who took it. He is such an asshole.
Hold on, I'm going to pull that.
Something's wrong. We should have done this in person.
Well, listen. I mean, do you mean to? I'll start a live stream right now.
No. I said in person.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to scare you.
What?
I knew I would scare
You ain't gonna scare me. That's why I'm saying we should have done this in person.
And why not? And why not take what? Listen, why not take one and rule yourself out? That's not the
what.
So hold on.
Because you did state.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull this screenshot I've got up because I do have it.
And your question.
That was so creepy.
You just asked me why I wouldn't take a polygraph.
Because you stated you did. So why don't you just
Negative.
do it?
Negative.
Just do
The
it.
question.
Do it. Okay, I'm gonna pull it where you did.
No, the question came out. Did y'all take a polygraph?
Fufu was that person, and no. It was you, and it said passed. And then it stated
No,
another time.
somebody asked, has there been a polygraph taken and what were the results?
Pervy.
Taken, yes. Passed, yes.
He's pervy.
And then somebody replies back, well, you don't get the answers to the polygraph right away. Actually, you do.
They're not.
He told Smiley not to turn on her.
I mean,
turn it off.
It don't matter. I mean, like I said,
Well, no, I'm not saying that like in a, no, wait, stop. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying they're not admissible anyways. But I'm
I didn't
saying
say you were.
No, but I don't know how to read you though. I don't know how to read you.
You were wrong on that. That's
No,
not
you're very
scary.
condescending. You are. And you're, I mean, you are. You're an asshole.
Ooh, that will scare somebody.
I mean, you can.
I'm an asshole. Don't get me wrong. I'm an asshole.
Okay, somebody's asking, what is this interview? This is the interview that a YouTuber gave Chris. And this is not my favorite interview at all because you got two YouTubers. I'm sorry, guys, but I listened to this. They are antagonizing him, and it's not the way to go. We should just ask these questions to find Sebastian. I mean, yes, he is a smart ass. He has a smart mouth. And he has these asshole dickhead tendencies. I see that. But nobody is correct here. You know? This should go accordingly. So that's this interview that you're listening to.
Asshole to boot.
Oh, I know you're an asshole. You're a major asshole. But do you bother me? No.
I'm an asshole. I mean that's,
I can handle you all day long, and we could keep.
I
can go all night, and we can do this back and forth right here, and you won't win. You will never win. Trust me, you'll not.
This is why I said this would have been great to do in person.
You couldn't handle it.
Why not? Are you kidding me?
Trust me,
See what I'm saying?
You don't know me very well.
Once again, this would be fun to do in person.
Oh my God.
She's stirring the pot.
I don't need to know you.
That's true.
Dear God in
Exactly.
heaven.
Correct. Keep that in mind and remember that.
Okay.
Now let me find this.
Where is
Dear God in heaven.
And that individual stirring the pot. It's not that deep. And there's not really much going on in this interview. I know you guys wanted me to play this. I'm playing it, but it's really I'm not hearing nothing about. They're just fighting with each other. A host of a show, another one, and then Seth. I mean, not Seth. It's Chris.
Calm down. Go take deep breaths.
All right, so do this. While you're doing that, what's your next question?
We're gonna get to this one settled first.
Elizabeth?
It's gonna be okay. Why?
I'm just
I do have a weird question for you. What the hell did you write this stupid shit? That is really just, to me, I don't know what to think of it, but I do. The idea that someone hurt Sebastian and threw him into a wet, fresh paved driveway is funny. Ain't nothing funny about that, by the way.
Sure it is, because if you understand.
No, it's not.
Concrete. Hold on. You're asking me. I'm trying to give you an answer.
Your word.
So either let me answer.
No, you're going to let me finish reading this. To bury a body in concrete, it would need to be at least 12 inches thick. Secondly, you have to smooth out the concrete and finish it before it's dried. All of that is done while the concrete is poured and being set.
Correct.
I don't even think like that. You shouldn't have.
Because I'm in the construction.
I know you're in
business.
construction, but it doesn't matter. Why are we even thinking like this, man? What the hell?
Because I'm laying the facts out for somebody who doesn't understand it. That's real simple.
That's real.
Your average driveway is only 4 inches thick in concrete.
Okay, you don't even have to go any further. I don't even understand why we're even having a
Where's
conversation.
You
like
brought
this.
it up.
Where's these interviews with where are these interviews with Katie? What is going on? Where is this interviews with Katie? I what am I missing here? Brown Sugar with the 199. Brown Sugar says, I am stoked about the interview. No, too cool. Ah, Brown Sugar, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Crystal says send direct cash app. Okay, Crystal, I'll take a look. Hey, Christina Porter, I saw your comment as well. I will take a look at both of you in just a second, okay? Sorry, if that's not the bad interview you were talking about, I tried to find a video about the bed I never want to miss your live. Oh no, you're good. No, Amanda, Lynn, you're so good. Amanda, you're so good. You're so good. You're so good. No, so wait. No. This was the bad interview. This was the bad because it didn't get to the point. It didn't get to anything with Sebastian that much. Right now they're talking about the wet concrete. So this was an old interview, but it was pulled back. So someone ended up getting it and then they posting it. And this was actually before the interviews with Chris in general, like that you see now. So you can see that he was always this aggressive.
You wrote the shit. That's just crazy.
Because of what somebody put on there, I gave them an answer. You think
Amanda
it's false? I mean, by all means, ask around.
I don't think about burying bodies in concrete, so that's not my.
I don't either. I just simply said
no, but
how
you
thick
know,
it would
apparently
need to be.
you know how thick it has to be is what I'm saying, not me. I mean, that's my point. Shit. If you get my drift.
Okay, well, I got your drift.
Yeah. Okay. Not saying you did that. I'm just saying that was a little bit.
I know. I got what you were saying.
I'm like, what the hell? I wouldn't have wrote that.
Well, okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it says, let's see. Have you both taken a polygraph test? And if so, what were the results? Yes, and the results are passed. Why would you even say that?
Because they asked a question.
Why'd you lie?
Okay, and this, it says, Chris states he took and passed a polygraph.
No, I did not state that I took a polygraph.
I'm just asking. I mean, you're answering these people's questions, not me.
Right.
I didn't do
I
it.
am. And I have not gone back and readdressed any of those that have added follow-ons. I haven't.
Oh, Lord. Okay. You might want to because.
Well, like I told y'all, I'm one person and there's thousands of people.
I know, but hell,
We're
you
trying to
spent a
get to
night
them.
on that thing. I was like, damn, he's not stopped. I mean, you're good. I mean, keep going. Doing a great job.
I'm
That's
trying.
and that's my watch, by the way. Just let you know.
That's fine.
Okay, let's see. And now, no, Mom. Let's see. Let's see. What does it say here on this one? This is one I got to ask you. Why on this was he asking for friends for Christmas?
Sebastian has a unique personality.
So does my daughter, and I understand. So I'm just asking.
A unique
I'm
personality.
trying to answer you and you're going to
Not
cut me off.
special.
I did. I certainly did.
Not
Because
special,
I
but
never
unique.
This is so difficult for me to listen to, guys. I can't follow it. Like, she's not letting him answer. I want to hear the answers, what he has to say. I can't follow it, chat. I'm trying to. I can't. If you want to listen to that interview, I'll give you the link. I don't recommend it. Remember these photos? Was this a neighbor? Was this the neighbor? These comments are very specific. Digging into Sebastian Rogers, the individual right here. Now, remember, there was neighbors that came forward and made such claims. Now, I'm not bashing these neighbors. Not at all. They would know them more than what we would. We don't know these people. We just hear from the internet and we respond. I take my advice. Don't assume. You will look silly. Don't do that. But yeah, you know what I mean? Sandra Cruz said, I haven't seen a Katie by herself interview. That is what I have been trying to say for a long time. And I haven't seen it in a podcast, TikTok, Twitter post, nothing. I can definitely get an interview with her. Maybe. I think I can get an interview with Chris more than her. But the reason why I think I can't get an interview with her, I'm going to retract that. It's because I don't think Chris is going to allow that. But that is what is so confusing to me, is that you can't get an interview with someone who was actually there. Who was there? Chris wasn't there. Not interview, no. It's a recorded private call. It's still an interview. She was asking him questions. But it's not worth it to me. Thank you so much, though, Sammy. I appreciate that. Melissa Jones says, I need a time. Right. Right. Melissa Jones. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's take some phone calls. Let's do it. Mods, please. I mean, Bree. Bree is acting mod. Cole is resting. Bree, post a phone number on both. I will pin it. I want to hear from you guys. Please text with your name. Your name. Do not call. I'm going to give you guys a call. Everyone is welcome, not just members. Today, I'm doing members, subscribers, haters, debaters, the no cross came out of me. All right. Nicole on a roll. Thank you for the 5 gifting. I appreciate that. Shout out to Nicole on a roll. I appreciate that. I would love to have that sushi. Nicole on a roll. Get it? Appreciate you so much. I really, 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 really do. All right. Let's get these phone numbers. You guys can call in. Bree, can you do that on Facebook as well? Can you pin that for me? Let's get the phone call set up. I'm here. I got you, Bree. Again, Jackie M with that $49.99. I really appreciate that so much. I'm giving everybody their time, but if you are a member, you get additional time. If you are an executive, you get a lot of time. So take your time, sit back, relax, guys. Put your headphones on. We're still talking about Sebastian Rogers. A lot going down. This image is very important because the individual at the bottom, which I'll show in just a second, stars above, love that name, says, I think the Last Supper was Sebastian's outing with his mom. The lights outside that night was 2 people taking his body out down to the pond. But Stars, they drained the ponds. There were nothing. They even drained it and walked around it. There was nothing, Stars. So his body in the pond, probably not so, but could somebody have took him? Stars, yeah. That's a possibility. That is a possibility. We can't knock that out. We got to keep an open mind here, you know? Thank you for the $4.99, Stars. I appreciate that very much, Stars above. I love that name. I love that name. All right. Let's take some phone calls. Let's do it. Please, if you text your name, do it again. I'm going to choose random. Please, guys, make sure you're in a quiet place, clear. Do not put it on speaker. Nope. Guys, I know that you're texting me to call you, but when I call you, you don't pick up. So please, I would appreciate it if you can. Okay? I would appreciate that if you can. Please pick up.
Because the next rabbit hole they go down could be the one that leads to his son. Do you have a belief
I believe.
to what happened?
As for what happened, no. Because I have no...
All right, I'm going to try this person one more time. Hey, Holly D, this is No from the Vestity. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Where you calling from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma in the house. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so please, what do you think about the case of everything what's going on? The small updates in this case and everything.
Yeah, it's just so crazy. I feel for Seth so bad. You know, I really do think law enforcement is keeping a lot under wraps, and we don't know all that information. I think that's a great thing, though. You know, it's, you know, like Seth's person he's working with now saying that it could scare the person that he's with and make things a lot worse for Sebastian. So, yeah, I totally agree with that.
Right. You know, learning this new information of what's happening with Sebastian is actually, it hurts, but we don't know if it's fact just yet. We're going to know in just a couple of days for sure about the power hose sipping in the garage and saying that it's either him or me.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I just think that statement was so harsh to say that to a child and his mother, you know?
Right. Right. That I just don't know. And being that the neighbor has some that on video.
Yes, I believe that was a claim made on that post that the neighbor has that on video and was turned into TBI. And
Right.
even after all that, TBI still find that there is no foul play, which that isn't surprising. That isn't surprising. They do have more information, but is that solidified? Is that 100%? No, I don't believe so until this case is closed.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm just hoping and praying that he is found safe and soon.
Well, it's been over 2 months now, right?
Right.
It's
right.
been.
It's just, yeah, my intuition is saying, that picture is definitely him. But then again, you gotta really think deep. I mean, where is he? Where is this kid at?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. The picture that we took about the let me pull that up for everybody that someone took, but did not. It blows my mind. Someone took this photo and was like, "Oh, look, Sebastian, let me take it and then talk about it later." I'm sorry. I think that, and you if you are aware enough to take the picture to know the severity of this case, how are you not aware enough to at least go up to him and confirm?
Right. Or stall them and call 911.
Would you have done that? Would you have just taken the picture and just said, I'll call it. I'm in a rush for a family gathering.
Definitely not. Definitely not. I would, maybe try to go up and talk to him or follow him, get a license plate number, something, and try to track him so that you can give that information. There's no way I would do that. Just walk away.
Exactly.
No matter what the situation was.
Exactly. Well said, Holly. How long have you been following this case?
Since the very beginning, since Nancy Grace.
Oh, okay. So, what are your thoughts on Katie Proudfoot?
From the very beginning, I felt that they were both guilty. I felt that they're involved somehow. Just my intuition, the very first interview that they did, I felt that they have been guilty from the very beginning.
So you think that they both have something to do with this case, with his disappearance?
Yeah, I don't think Chris was actually where he says he was. Or something happened, and, a lot of people are speculating that he just left his phone on and went back to Hendersonville and took care of something.
So you think
That's
that,
my thought.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I welcome all. You're perfectly fine. So you think that he was just never really at work, or he left work, or he came back, or something like that, into the fact that where he needed to go back home and he did what he had to do, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. I just felt he was so, in his first interview, and just his mannerism, him looking at Katie when she would talk, he was so freaking guilty.
I know. Listen,
my opinion.
Listen, I know I tell the chat that I'm very careful. You understand, Holly? I know some people but no, damn, but why you don't believe? Because I need to be careful. I'm a host of a show. I can take huge liability, but you guys in the chat can't. You can say whatever you want. But in my chat, I let everyone say what they want. Guys, say what you want. Just make sure it's fact or it's not. That's all. That's all I ask. Tell me if it's fact. Tell me if it's alleged. That's all I ask. So I know people are like, but no, why are you disagreeing? Why do you think he's innocent? I didn't say that. I don't think Chris is innocent or guilty. Right now, I just think that Chris isn't the correct person that we need to focus on. I just think that I want you to think about this, Holly. I want you to imagine. Do you have a kid? Do you have a child?
Oh yeah, she's been standing there right here by me.
Do you love your child?
Oh, definitely.
Now, who is your next? Who's next of kin? Your husband, I would assume, or your boyfriend, or something.
Yes. Husband, yeah.
Okay. Now, just hear me out. Just forgive me. What if your daughter was alone with your husband and you went to your parents' house or friend's house for just 2 days? You came back and you saw nothing but police. You find out that someone kidnapped your daughter, but your husband was there and he says, I don't know what happened. Should you take blame for that or should your husband take blame for that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but again, I am not saying let's just let Chris Proudfoot off the hook. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to put a little more focus on Katie. We need to shift a little more because haven't you realized something? That nothing of Katie's going, nothing. There's no interviews. Only of Nancy Grace and Olivia Chronicles, whatever the heck her name is. That's it. There's nothing of Katie.
And that's why everybody is on Chris, because of his attitude, and he's the only one that's talking about anything.
It's like if he's trying to paint a target on himself to deflect Katie away. And I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm not saying that he's doing that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's doing it intentionally because of that. I'm just saying that's like what it is. It's like all focus is on Chris, but hey, where's Katie?
Right. Why hasn't she done any interviews? That's just so odd.
There's nothing.
Right.
But again, I'm not taking my eyes off Chris. Don't worry about it. I understand. You know, I'm actually very surprised that he actually came out so rough like that. Now that is a shocker. Now that I didn't like.
Oh, jeez. Man, I cannot stand to be around that person. There's no way.
I know. And that's when I agree with you, and I agree with you in chat. He should have never been acting that sporadic. That was very uncalled for.
Nope. No, totally agree.
Yeah. Thank you, Holiday. I appreciate you calling. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too now. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Let's get another one. Let's get another call. That shit scared me.
Hello?
Hello, Shirley. This is No from the Vestity. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
You know what? This picture is really bugging me. Because everybody is focused on that lady in the pink. Nobody is focused on who's standing behind this child.
Behind Sebastian?
Yes. You can literally see somebody standing behind him.
Okay, let me pull that picture up. This individual right here with the pink, I think he's wearing like a pink.
Okay. Right, you see the woman in the pink, but if you look behind the kid that looks like Sebastian, you will see a head.
Okay, I see it.
Just always, nobody has asked or even questioned that.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Right.
But again, I believe, my first hypothesis was I believe this is an older picture. I assumed this a few days ago because of how great this photo is. It doesn't look edited or nothing, no AI generated. I completely believe this is old. But the individual behind him, I do see him. Does he pertain to who do you think? Like, what are your thoughts on the individual behind him? What are you trying to say?
Because if you look down by their legs and stuff, they're really close. And if it's a stranger standing that close, I mean, I'm sure somebody that ain't with him is not going to stand that close to where they're almost touching each other.
Okay, so you think that they have, like, this individual has done something nefarious to Sebastian?
No, I think that person is with him.
Oh.
And it needs to be, we need to figure out who that person is.
Right. It does look like a kid. I can see the Skechers logo. black pants, pink shirt. It does look like a kid. Like I see, yeah. To me, it looks like that. I can't tell you who this is. I mean, listen, I'm a good investigator, but I can't even see the face. I can't see nothing.
Right, we can't see the face, but you can clearly see the head.
Yeah.
But everybody is so focused on that lady in the pink that they bypass the person standing behind him.
Okay. Did you hear anything about this kid?
No, I haven't. Steph was just on another YouTuber with a spokesperson.
Okay.
And they said that they have not ruled this picture out or vetted it, and there is video that either TVI or one of them has. But they would not let Steph see it.
Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
Seth went down to South Carolina or North Carolina, where this was, and asked to see video, and he was told by the nature center or whatever the heck that place is that they could. Law has told them that they couldn't show him anything. They couldn't show him the video or nothing.
What?
Yes. It was on it was on Pascal.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
That's insane. That's insane.
And I'm like, if that's my child, we ain't leaving until we get some answers.
Right. I would think that they would, but damn, nothing at all?
They would not show him. They would not release anything to him. They said the police told him they couldn't.
Oh, come on. Listen, let me tell you something. Doing it, it is up to your discretion. You can. The police has no control over what you own. They can say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Oh no, honey, I'm one of them now. I'm gonna. We'll just be standing here until law enforcement gets here, and we can all watch it together.
Right. Say that again.
we can stand here together until law enforcement, TVI, CIA, FBI, whoever gets here, and we can all watch it together.
Right. Listen,
you're not gonna tell me. You can't tell me. I seen my kid in a picture, and he's missing, and you're not gonna show me video of who he's with. No, we ain't going for that. You got me twisted, and I ain't Keith Sweat.
Right. But to me,
yeah.
just my opinion. I don't think this is anything new. I don't think so.
They said it just recently that Seth has a spokesperson now, and he spoke to the individual that took the picture, and it was just taken this past weekend when it came out.
I would love to speak to this person. I would love to see the metadata in the phone. I would love to see this. How do you not? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. How do you not show proof of something to someone who is related to the case?
I have no idea. But me doing excuse me, I've been sick for a couple of days.
It's okay.
But me being a criminal justice, 6 months from getting a master's out of criminal justice, you're not pulling that wool over my eyes.
Nah, man. Nah. Not showing Seth because what? Nah.
Because the law enforcement told him they couldn't.
Nah.
No, you better get somebody from law enforcement up here so we can watch it together.
Yeah.
Somebody, security, somebody, get somebody in here.
Yeah, I agree. That's bullfuckery. That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap.
And then another thing, oh my God, I heard a phone call from a neighbor on another YouTuber, and some of that stuff was kind of far-fetched. I can't even wrap my head around what some of that stuff was being said. You're making him sleep in a garage. You're using a pressure washer on him. I mean, some of that stuff was just like, what? And you're a mother, and you allowed this man do this to your child?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mother are you?
Right. So, what are your thoughts on Chris and Katie when it comes to Sebastian?
I'm gonna tell you, I think Chris is a habitual liar, and I'm putting that out there. He does not answer a question. If you have noticed, you ask him a question, he goes all around the bush, but will not come out with a straight answer.
And what's your thought on Katie?
Where is she? She was the one there. Why is Chris doing all the talking? She needs to have her behind out there doing the talking, not Chris. If he wasn't there, and she was, she needs to open her mouth. She knows where this baby is. And I don't know if maybe Chris has threatened her. I don't know the relationship. It's none of our business about their relationship and who they're doing and whatever they're doing. But when it comes to that child, and I know I'm going to get heat for this, no step parent, unless they have been signed over custody, has a right to do anything to that child.
Right.
Not to hit them, not to. You can correct them, but you can correct them by talking to them.
Well said. Well said. I concur. 100%.
You can go to school functions, but you have no say in medical. You have no say in discipline. You have no. You're a step parent. You don't put your hands on another man's kid.
Man, well, pop off. Pop off. Go ahead, girl.
I've been a single mom for this reason for 17 years because I will not allow even the grandmother to put their hands on my child. I can't do it.
I understand.
You didn't give them birth. I'm the mama. Let me handle it. You got a problem with it? Let me come to me. We can talk it out. I'll handle the situation. Don't go out here and think, oh, well, because I'm with you, I have rights to put my hand on your child. No, you don't. First of all, I'm the parent. You're not. Step parent, grandmother, whatever. Bring it to me. Let me handle it. And that's the way I feel Chris should have did with Sebastian. Take it to Katie. Hey, he's doing this. He's doing that. We have to talk about this. We have to get this resolved so we're living in peace. If you cannot do that, then you don't need to be in that child's life.
Right.
Well, and I'm sorry to bend. I'm sorry to bend on you, but I'm like, this case has turned into a three-ring circus with two of the stars being Katie and Chris.
I mean, am I the only one saying? Didn't I say? People in the chat were saying that. People in the chat. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been. That's what I've been saying. Come on now. Come on.
You got Chris going on all these podcasts, YouTube channels. You got him in all these Facebook groups, cussing people out, talking. Won't answer a simple. You ask him a simple question. Was you or was you not there the day that he came up missing? Well, I was. Well, no. Yeah, kind of. No, I don't know. What? Either you was or you wasn't. It's a simple answer.
Right.
Yes, I was there. No, I wasn't there. Why was you the one that called the sheriff and not her? Why did you have to tell her to go home? They're on the way.
Right.
To the house. Where was she? Why didn't you tell everybody that you were at Texas Roadhouse with them on the Sunday before he came up missing?
Right. I'm gonna try to my best to contact as best as I can. I do got a couple of interviews that's coming to this show, so it's gonna be a big show. So I'm pretty excited. I am. Pretty excited.
I mean, this case has me so heated because I have a 17-year-old and I have a 15-year-old, and I'm like, you know what? If I can do this, being disabled, fighting cancer, and all this by myself, there's not one woman out here that can't do it.
Right. Well said. Well said. You okay?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I have a little bit of sinus problems going on right now.
That's okay.
But it's like, you know, and I'm going to put it out there. I've had a brain aneurysm. I've had a stroke. I took a battle with cancer. But I have still, to this day, stood up for my kids. I will fight like Seth is doing. I will fight for my kids. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of heated because I'm like, this is a 3-ring circus with the 2 stars trying to throw salt in the wound.
Try to catch your breath real quick. I can see that you're out of breath.
Oh no, honey, I'm fine. I had to stand up.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the word. They're trying to throw off this case for some reason. They're throwing this investigation off for some reason, and we just got to figure it out.
That's
why they are doing this.
That is exactly why we're here. That's exactly why I'm doing this. I'm trying to put primary focus on Sebastian, trying to figure this out. This is finding Sebastian, not knowing when Christopher Proudfoot took a shit. I'm trying to find out.
I wouldn't give a damn if he shit out in the middle of the alley or on Colfax Avenue up here in Denver, Colorado. That is a child. That is a child. That is a child.
Right.
That is missing, and you're out here on YouTube cussing people out, calling people out. Call me out. Please call me out. Because I'll tell you just from a mother's perspective the way Katie should be acting. I want him to call me out. Please call me out. If he's listening, let him call me out. You can even give him my phone number.
No, I'm not.
I texted. Well, yeah, if he calls you and say, hey, I want to talk to that lady just told me to call her out, give it to him. Because I'm not scared. I've been through the domestic violence and all that. And I'll put him right down. I'll hurt him with the words more than I would anything else. Because you can hurt a person more with words than you can putting your hands on him.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I'll make him think about what he's doing. Look, dude, you're wrong. You're wrong. You know you're wrong. Sit down and shut your ass up. Let this woman talk for her child.
I hear you, Shirley. I hear you. But listen, Shirley, I love these points that you're making. I appreciate that. You're definitely popping off. But I got to get to the next caller, though, okay?
All right.
You did great, okay? I appreciate you. Thank you
You
so much.
You too.
All right now. Bye-bye. She was popping off. Damn. Christopher Proudfoot, hey, better watch out. Not for me, for her. She's the one, I ain't say nothing. Vegas with the 999 says, my heart is breaking for this poor baby. These grown-ass adults need to knock off the nonsense interviews and spend their energy doing the right thing. Looking for Vegas. I have been saying Vegas. I love this super chat. Vegas. I have been saying this for so long. Seth, I can dismiss that because he went looking. He did. So Seth did his thing. My focus is so much on this board that I'm wondering that why are we not just continuing? You know, what is really going to help, honestly, talking about this stuff helps to educate the public, to come up with an idea, but who's actually going to put into action? I don't want, even if you're out on foot, let me tell you something. Yes, I would record it like some people are doing. I give you credit, but don't record shit outside to put on a show. That's for behind the screen when you wish to educate the audience. You don't do this. I'm here. And then you're like, you're walking and talking and you have the phone on the feet and you're like, I seen it. It's clearly that you're doing it from the heart. record. Say, guys, where do you think I should search at? Guys, I have a map. Have a map out. I haven't seen that. Have a map. Look at where you went. Okay, I'm going to go here. Guys, we're going to look on the left. Guys, if there's any places that you wish, work with the public. Talk with your people, your audience. Engage. Get involved. And have them, bring them on the trip with you. You know? Like, that's, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Jeez. Like, damn. It's really about finding the boy. Let's find this poor boy. If this is somewhat real that person that took the photo claimed to be, it blows my mind how you would just take a photo claiming that you said, and I'm sorry, I don't care if you're watching this. I'm going to call you out. How, knowing the popularity of this missing boy's, this case, how dare you just take a photo? You had time to whoop out that phone, snap that photo. You had time to what? Upload it, send it, make a phone call to 911. How? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I got some things to talk about. How do you have the time to take the photo and do all that fancy shit, but you took the time to call the police, telling that you had the photo? You could have just called the police right there, telling them that he was in front of you. That takes 10 seconds, you barnacle. I don't understand that. That blows my mind. I'm keeping it real here. I'm keeping it real. I can only think of a couple things. Someone is using an old photo they have of him. They're trying to make something up. I'm sorry. Or if this is really someone that looks like Sebastian, or it is him, how can you how dare you? How dare you? You are one of those people that when you see a fight, you whip out your camera before calling the police. If somebody got injured, you whip out your camera, take pictures of the gory, of the blood, or whatever, before calling the police. You are classified as one of those average individuals. I'm praying in your account that this is fake, or you want from clout. Because if this is really him, ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. I got an executive member coming in. Facebook, YouTube, the phone number is pinned. Please text your name and I will give you a call. It works a little different. I have this system because of experience. It's just better this way. But do not call. Do not call. I have people that's calling 7 times, but you haven't texted your name. Just text your name. I would appreciate that. That means a lot. Text your name. I'll give you a call. And I'm giving a lot of people tries. Members, executives, subscribers, you name it. All right? I got an executive member coming in right now. Hey, this is Nove.
Hi.
Hi, who is this?
It's Keiko.
Of course
Or
it is.
Co on the low.
It's Co on the low. How are you, Co?
Hanging in there. I'm still kicking.
That's good. That's good. I'm so glad you're doing all right. Talk to me.
So, I'm going to back up the last caller talking about everything, but I don't know if y'all noticed Katie's previous record in the case that she was involved in, about the bullying and everything with, I'm guessing it was her cousin who died at the age of 4.
Oh, you kind of break it up at the end.
Oh, I'm sorry. About the case that she was involved with her cousin at the age of 4. It was bullying. And the mom, I believe, was charged with it. I find it kind of awkward and crazy.
Are you talking about
it's sad
that picture that people were they're giving out? That lady?
Was it the mom's mugshot?
Yeah.
Yeah. I posted a news article on it. About the mom and also Katie. She was an accessory as well.
She was an accessory. So let's talk in detail. I have it all open right here.
I get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
you
it. I
go
have it
first.
right here. I have it right here.
Mhm.
So, okay. Talk to me as if I'm brand new and I don't know what's this. Go ahead, go for it. Francis
Okay.
Suzette Rosenbaum. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm pulling up my stuff. So they were talking about Landon. He was the cousin, and it says Landon was forced to stand on tacks, poked with tacks, tied to his bed, hung out on the porch on a board, and sometimes a hook in the cold. He was starved, forced to vomit, and there was hot sauce put in his diaper. He hit his head. His hair was pulled out. Other children were encouraged to bully him.
By
They
whom,
had a
though?
hot knife.
But who did this?
So they're talking about Dustin Scoville. I'm guessing, I shouldn't assume, part of the family. But going back to Katie's mom, she's a registered sex offender in Virginia. So going back to the case, where is it? Katie. Oh, so Dustin is Katie's ex-husband. Sorry, I was not prepared as much as I thought I was. So Sharon's daughter, Katie, 19, was also charged with being an accessory to a felony in the case. She was freed on a personal recognized bond, and a jury trial was scheduled for her at 9 a.m. May 9th.
Okay, so hold on. Let me go step by step because we have an audience here. We need to, So Frances Suzette is her mother.
Correct.
And she's been arrested for sexual assault, abuse. By who? Who did she do this to?
I don't have it right in front of me. I'm going to have to go search.
It's okay.
I have, hold on one second. So it says sexual abuse by a parent or a guardian. It doesn't really specify who in the mugshot.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah. So following with that, I just think it's crazy that, I mean, Katie has been surrounded by abuse all her life, it sounds like, and so maybe she doesn't know any other anything different. That's not justifying anything, and I can't say that she did those things to Sebastian, but it wouldn't be out of her nature to be a bully to her own kid, because I feel like that she's been around it her whole life.
So do you believe that this person has something to do with this?
The mom?
Oh, wait. Tiffany said that Katie also, her sister did something wrong with sexual assault. Is this true?
Yeah. So the sister...
Is the whole
Penny,
family perverts? What is this?
Yeah, it looks like it. I sent you the information and the mugshot as well in the Sebastian folder. So that's there for you.
I have it already.
Yeah, I can't read the charges off of my phone because I don't have my glasses on, but yeah, they're all pretty much sick in the mind.
Then maybe we should be looking into the own family.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I can definitely do that. No problem. It gives me something to do while I'm laying low.
If you think about it, right? Let's just say that what would make Sebastian leave the house if a family member was to come in and he trusts them because he knows them? Possibly. Yeah. No, I'm not saying that these people actually did something, but hypothetically speaking, let's just say in a scenario where that happened, that Sebastian would trust a family member, correct?
Right.
Huh. But your sister is out, right?
I need to double check that. I haven't looked into the...
Ooh, homework is slipping. Homework is slipping.
I know. The sickness got me down. I'm not on my P's and Q's like I normally am.
No, you're good. You're good. But, right. So... Thank you for telling me this info. I'm going to share this with the stream a little more.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you,
my
Colin.
pleasure. I'm sorry. Hopefully I wasn't too boring for you guys.
Oh, yeah, you were terrible. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, man, I'm sorry.
You're good. All right,
Okay.
Cole. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you, okay?
I love you. Bye, guys.
All right, get better.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. So, family full of criminals. Is this important? Yes, yes. This definitely pertains to the case. It can pertain. You know, background checks. We take alibis. You see what was going on, what was said, what were their whereabouts at the time where that incident was happening, where he left the home between the hours of 10 and 6, 10 p.m. on the 25th, going to the 26th and 6 in the morning. Melly with the 2 says, for Co. Melly, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for Co on the low. Let's see here. We got some more people, man. Okay, the person that wanted me to call forwarded my phone call, so I will not be calling back. Remember, guys, you can text your name to the number, okay? You can text your name to that number. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second.
Our Michael Warwick sat down with his father.
I met Sebastian's dad, Seth, here at this Clarksville playground where the two of them used to love to go. We talked about how it's been in the 2 months since Sebastian went missing and the investigation itself.
I need everybody in the world to help me find my son.
At the park where Seth Rogers watched his son Sebastian play. Tonight, he pleads for help.
I'm supposed to protect him. He's missing. I want to find him.
It's been 2 months since Sebastian disappeared, last seen in the area of his mom and stepdad's Hendersonville home. Since that day, there have been no confirmed sightings of the 15-year-old with autism.
I didn't sleep last night. I didn't sleep at all between text messages and phone calls. You know, people are like, oh, it's been 2 months. And it's like, has it? Because it hasn't felt like 2 months to me. It's felt like one continuous long-ass day.
Large-scale search efforts by ground, water, and air came up empty. Seth's now hired his own private investigators. He wants people to keep sending in tips because the next rabbit hole they go down could be the one that leads to his son. Do you have a belief
I believe.
to what happened?
As for what happened, no. Because I have no information on what happened. But I do believe that policy needs to be changed.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Diana. This is No from the Vestity. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Thank you for wanting to call in. So tell me, what's your thoughts on the case?
Well, I want to talk about back to the Katie's supposed record because that was in Nebraska. Is it the same Katie Payne? Because multiple people have the same name. And if she had been convicted of a felony, how did she get into the military? And how would she get clearance to be doing all of this brink stuff and putting in security?
With her background, like her being criminal.
Yeah.
So the stuff that I pulled up was from her mother and sister, not her.
Well, it said that Katie was also charged, Katie Payne, in Nebraska.
For sexual assault?
For involvement in whatever that case was with the 4-year-old Landon that died.
Really? I didn't hear nothing about that.
But this was in Nebraska. So I'm just wondering if people are getting 2 different cases.
Actually, I can answer that question in just a few. I'm going to get somebody to do a background check on her right now.
Okay.
And then I can get you that question solved. I didn't know that Katie was arrested under these conditions. I didn't know that. I know that her family
It was a 19-year-old Katie Payne, but this little boy was a case in Nebraska, and her mother's SA was supposedly in Virginia, and that's where she's got the 99 years probation. So I'm just wondering if there's two Katie Paynes.
There isn't, but I mean, again, let me find somebody to look at that right now. But from my knowledge, I didn't know Katie was arrested. I was told that she wasn't, but I'm gonna look that up, Diana. That's a very good question. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No, you're so welcome. You have any other questions about Katie and Chris?
Huh? No, I've been watching this since day one, and every day when I get off from work, I look to see if there's anybody's found Sebastian, and I do think that picture is a real picture.
Right. Okay, so, but do you believe that, is it new or is it a picture of him but is old?
I'm praying it's new.
You want it to be new, right?
I want it to be new.
Right. And I understand you.
And Katie does have family in North Carolina, Virginia, all in that area. So it could be possible.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be. Let's just hope that it is, because that means he could still be alive, right?
Yep. That's what we want.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we want. I got somebody working on that right now. I'm going to find that answer for you immediately. I promise you.
All right. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
You have a good day.
You too now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. People are so cute. You guys are so adorable on the phone. I love it. No with the hookup. You already know, brown sugar. Hold on, guys. Give me one quick second. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. So sorry. You know, talking about this case has got me a little concerned. You know, it's... I hope that we're doing okay. I think that we are. What do you think, Chad? I think we're doing okay. New video. Let's have a look. Court TV.
Welcome back. Time to reveal something else you need to know tonight. There is Sebastian Rogers. He's been missing for more than 2 months now, but a very interesting development. That picture on the right has been circulating around social media. Someone snapped it, gave it to their friend. They've also given it to authorities as a tip. It was taken at a rest stop. Could that be Sebastian Rogers? Well, Nick Barris, who's been covering this story in depth with Scripps News Nashville, took a look at that picture, made some calls, and talked about it on his Facebook live stream. Let's take a listen.
There was a photograph taken this past weekend.
Ah, shoot. Okay. I showed this earlier already, and people already, I can't, guys, hold on. North Carolina, blue percentage. North Carolina, excuse me. So the person who took the photo, he spoke. So Nick Barris talked to the person who took it, not the person who took it directly. He said, "Why on earth didn't you just approach him?" The same shit that I said. He's saying the same thing. Like, why on earth didn't she just go up to him? So she said that the person who took the photo had to take the photo, snap it, and be on her way. And he said that he gets her. I don't get her. I don't get it. She took the picture, looked at it later, then she turned it over to the TBI. So they're still addressing this photo.
So the search continues. So it's important to continue to share the picture, share the story. Eyes need to be everywhere. That photo was taken in North Carolina. I mean, it's been 2 months. It's been 2 months. Sebastian could be anywhere. So keep him in your thoughts. And if you see something, please say something.
You know what strikes me weird about this is the fact that I personally I don't agree that you could just snap a photo and be on your way. I don't know why you didn't just, you know what I'm saying? But to each of its own. But North Carolina, why North Carolina? What's important there? Anybody can have family. I have family in like so many different states. But why North Carolina? If that photo is legitimate, guys, I'm not saying that it is or it's not. I'm waiting for TBI to come back. But here's the shit kicker for me. This is probably, I'm going to blow your mind. You ready for this? Everything, every clue that we talked about, look at the glasses. Everything that was turned into TBI, right? Hear me out. Get ready for this. You're going to be like, oh shit. Everything that was turned into TBI the next day or two, it was already debunked as in that wasn't his, that's not him. Look at Chris Proudfoot. He said that's not him, then he retracted the comment. So I'm telling you here on Novacity, is there potential in this photo? Is there potential in this photo? I already edited. I did it in front of you. I told you that this photo is not AI. I told you that this photo is not Photoshop. I told you this already. We did it already. If TBI looked at this, they would have already told us that this is not him. It's debunked. It's over. Did you think about that? Because in the glasses, sightings, whatever, they told people, nope, nope, nope. But this is the only one. This is the only thing that we still haven't heard anything back. I'd rather hear silence than you telling me, hey, Nove, nope, that ain't him. Because that means that we are onto something. It means that we are onto something. Think about that for a second. Got it memorized? Think about that. All right. Guys. I think we're done for today. But before I go, wait a minute. Wait, we're not done. What am I talking about? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. There was a video I think somebody sent to me or wanted me to watch. I don't know what this video is.
Hey guys, we have a very disturbing and
I don't know who this is.
concerning new detail that came out in the Sebastian Rogers case. Allegedly, a neighbor of the Proudfoots came out to say that Katie and Chris Proudfoot used to make Sebastian sleep on a mattress on the floor.
It's the same thing that we've been talking about.
Have accidents at night. This same neighbor also said that on the morning that Sebastian Rogers was reported missing, Katie did not look for him very long. The neighbor also stated that they heard Chris Proudfoot be very degrading towards Sebastian, and they also witnessed him spray Sebastian with a power hose. I'm not gonna lie, based off of all of those interviews and things that I've seen of Chris Proudfoot, I'm not surprised by any of this. And my heart really does break over the fact that Sebastian had to go through this. Hey guys.
It's not confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not jump to conclusions now. All right? But if it is, that's what everybody's saying, allegedly, you know. We're gonna find out real soon. It's not gonna be good for Chris at all. I mean, that's abuse. Think about it. I want to give a big shout out to these beautiful people tonight. I'm going to say these names, all right? Jackie M, thank you. I appreciate you, Jackie. You are loved. Welcome back. We're glad to see you. You joined, I think you rejoined the Novicity Nation. So, guys, if you got a badge, remember, please join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord. I have been submitting small true crime clips on the Discord. You can see it right here. I don't know who's this 281 number you keep calling. It's not working. See, this is the Novicity members chat right here, as you can see. We all talk here. If you are part of a member, but regular Discord, everyone talks here. Join the Discord. Everyone talks here. Everyone. We all talk here. But the Novicity members, we also have a private Discord where we talk about crime, which I can't show some of this stuff because it's violent, graphic, and crazy, which I have to show it on Discord. So if you are a member on Facebook, join Discord. YouTube, if you have a badge, join Discord. Or if you're not a subscriber, join Discord. Join the Discord, ladies and gentlemen, all right? I would appreciate that. I'm going to pin it right now. Bree just did it. She just posted the Discord. That's it right there. She's going to post it on Facebook right now. She'll do it. I thought you did say the photo was altered. Daniela, I have never said that. No, Daniela. No, I wouldn't. Big shout out to Crystal Powell with the direct. She sent the half a honey. She said, "For because you are loved," to Crystal Powell, Crystal with the whistle over at YouTube. Crystal with the whistle. Crystal, I thank you ever so much. Thank you. And Christina Beth Porter over at Facebook. That beautiful name. Thank you so much with the honey bun. Can we please hit the honey buns, man? I love to talk Spanish and English. Spanglish as Esther. Love it. Can we please get that honey bun? Remember, guys, before you leave, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. We are not done. We're going to have another podcast, I believe either Sunday. I got an interview with Jennifer Coffendorfer. That individual is breathtaking. She is highly intelligent. She has just years of experience doing cases like this. So don't forget about that, okay? Hit those honey buns. Christina Porter, go on YouTube. Look what they're doing for you. Look at all those honey buns for Christina Porter. Christina Porter, thank you so much over at Facebook. Can I get W's on Facebook for Christina Beth Porter? We appreciate you so much for the huge contribution. That helps out a lot. So you got all them W's for me. Christina Beth Porter, thank you so much. Another one. I got cake. Yes, you do. You got cake. Says Holly D. Hey, that cake is for Christina. It's for Christina and Crystal. Thank you guys so much. All right, everybody. I love you guys. I wanted to exit out this stream for those two beautiful names. I appreciate that very much, Christina and Crystal. Bless your heart. You are loved. And we thank you so much. I want all of you to have a good night. Take care. It's Friday. Go enjoy yourself. Have that cup of wine. Fellas, smoke that cigar. Women, ladies, gentlemen, kids, all enjoy your night. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys on a Discord. Where's your box of honey buns? I don't have no more. I gotta go get some. But I got you, Christina. I got you. I'll get a honey bun for you. And for Crystal, I'll get a honey bun for you guys. I love you guys. Thank you and have a good night. Like I always say, do good and die great. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, ladies. Have a good one.
Hey guys, a YouTuber by the name of Terry Lynn has been assisting in this